problem is their defense went with them.
That was your 407 dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Magic ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Down low. Washington. Some solid defense from Bamba. To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bamba's got 6.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Assisted by...
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
He drops it from range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ball left side. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
This is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
And Hayward comes to help. Wagner for 3. And again, it's the magic from deep.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
His first team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. After a deep collegiate championship run, Jalen Suggs looks so ready for the pressures of league play.
Oh, he's got ice in his veins for sure. Taking his college team to the finals with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, that kind of grit will serve him well in the NBA.
Now here's Rozier. Clock is at 3. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
And Washington over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too.
So it's Orlando now. Rozier with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
Ball with a steal. Here's Washington. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. And connects on the 9-footer.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Ball. That one no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
Now here's Anthony. Over to the wing. Wagner for 3.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
Ball no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Anthony. Here's Lopez. Got a piece of it. Pass to Rozier. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Anthony. And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
It's Smith.
A nice shot by Smith.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And Oubre comes to help. Back to Ross. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Tries again. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Bridges. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Inside. Bridges. Tipped.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, this guy has the green light to take that shot. Wagner capable of hurting you off the catch and shoot.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They double him with Rozier. Ross for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
The Hornets making a switch here. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Ball to the paint. Washington's shot is good. Washington's Got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Out to Anthony. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Rozier. Inside. Here's Washington. Hampton grabs the board. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
1:44 left in the first half of this one. Anthony with a bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
At the line.
He hits the second from the line. 1:33 left to play in the second quarter. And here's Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. From 17. He can't hit that time. And Charlotte going the other way now.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 6. All left side. 32 seconds left in the first half. Rozier gets the bucket.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make this shot when it opens up.
Pass to Bamba. Gets stolen by Washington.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Hayward for 3. He's off on that one. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Magic. They're up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Charlotte trailing. Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort level you get from Gordon Hayward out on the floor, Grant.
Yeah, he wants to be a difference maker and a go-to option. So he's constantly working the floor and looking for chances to help out. Being a little aggressive like that can really elevate your game. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Bamba misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And the basket by Plumlee. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jonathan Isaac making his return from that knee injury he suffered in the bubble. Through the grueling rehab, he kept hope, kept the faith, and kept working to come back strong. He said it revealed another level of grit and grind inside of him. And guys, he's determined to come back better than ever.
Thanks, Allie.
Now in the lineup for your Magic, Chuma Okeke.
Orlando leading. Pass to Bamba. From outside the arc. And another miss by Orlando.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Now here's Bamba. He's checked by Plumlee. Here's Suggs. Now here's Wagner. Ball with the rebound.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
The rebound by Bamba. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Suggs. And here is Bamba. Back to Anthony. Releases. Offensive rebound.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Orlando has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio, where they'll face the Spurs.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA news?
Well, BA, you make a great point, because the top two candidates for MVP were actually in the center position. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that five spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the five position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Nails it from three.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And Rozier, here we go. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Pass to Carter. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And the Hornets call time here.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Now into the lineup for your Magic, Franz Wagner. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407. All right, fans, that was your 407 dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Ball outside. Down low. Washington. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And a bit of a battle for the ball. So it's the Hornets now. 6 to shoot. Bridges outside. Three-pointer Rozier. They get it again.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Carter, high post. Cranked it in off the glass. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
LaMelo Ball.
And Ball gets it to go. Here's Orlando. 3-point lead. To the wing, right side. To the middle. Here's Suggs. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Pass to Carter. Clock at 4. The Magic need to put one up here. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Carter's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Rozier. Here's Hayward. Uses the glass on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Smith no good.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. On the wing, Rozier. The 3 is up. Orlando grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Wagner for 3. And that's not gonna go. Wendell Carter, he's been the guy making things happen for Orlando. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So it's Orlando now. 7-point differential. Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Carter. And here are the Magic now. Some room here for Anthony. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's Ball off the drive. Up and in on the layup.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Wagner. Wide open. Out to the wing. From downtown. And no good. And the Hornets going the other way now. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. Yes, it's good.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And that one hits the back iron. Charlotte trailing. Outside for Rozier. Back to Ball. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Orlando calls timeout.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
And Allie, thanks. Carter. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier.
Mason Plumlee.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Bamba, that's good. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Three-pointer Rozier. Pure from three-point range.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Bridges on the double. Carter from outside. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Carter. No one near him. Bullseye! Carter's got 16 in the second half.
I don't know what's going on with Carter tonight, but something has him motivated in a major way, and they'll ride him for as long as they can.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Substitution for the away team. T.J. Washington.
Here's ball.
Gordon Hayward.
There's the drive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
His first.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big-time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial. This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Carter. And too long on the shot. The kick out to Ball. Back to Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Don't you love that Gordon Hayward demanded the basketball in such a crucial possession? He has really matured.
Bamba up top. Pass to Suggs. Here's Carter. Wagner with it. 5 to shoot. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Rozier. Anthony misses. Here's Hayward to the inside. And stolen by Bamba. Here's Carter. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Now into the lineup for your Magic, Terrence Ross.
From deep three-point range. All no good. And it's the Magic with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier.